matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 8 straight. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Brown has it. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back, let him catch it, let him go get a first down for you.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Oh, better look out! Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to pass. It's Levin. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Rushes on him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense getting him to the ground for no gain.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McClain. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
0-12.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. Running a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Throwing right. It's in. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. The gift to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Brown. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Direct snap. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Johnson looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Brown. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Oh, I didn't see him.
To be incomplete on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the
I didn't see the defensive lineman because when running back got caught up, but he snuck out. He was going to get through there.
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The give to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive lines.
Back to throw, it's Levin. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting
go for it, go for it, cover 2.
Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Watch 12, 5-12, 5-12.
Fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He'll work his way down to the 28.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude,
so,
you see the yellow line.
I want him to do it first. I'm going for it now, no matter what.
With the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Levitt.
Oh, how did he get caught? The fucking defensive lineman got caught. I was going out there. I knew what he was doing. The fucking defensive lineman got caught.
Nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could have been better to get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? Sneaks it in.
Oh, I had to play stop.
Who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Bro, I had to play stop. They made my defensive end come in, bro. I knew because he moved everybody to the right. I knew he was coming back left.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Panthers. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A quick timeout called by the
call timeout. I'm not calling no timeout. Bruh, first off, ain't nobody talking to you, my nigga. I'm talking to somebody that's sitting beside me. I don't gotta do shit, bruh. Come on. You worried about the wrong goddamn thing, nigga. If I wasn't talking to you, you ain't gotta say nothing. Just ignore that shit. I'm talking to somebody sitting beside me.
He'll bring it out. It's Bradley. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Direct snap. It's Brown. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Bradley. Stops after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. On target over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Under fire. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh, what a pass! What a pass in the field, bro! Come on.
That's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Looking for space. It's Jackson. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative. But
no, buddy, you should hit me earlier. I'm playing my other opponent now, nigga. I'm waiting on your punk ass all day. Dead. Gonna catch me after I play Arizona State.
Might be changing the route. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is.
There he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. The sure hands, it's Tyson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field.
Watch the ball, defense.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got a
Oh,
man.
bro, hell, I can't even. I would have let him split it. That was crap. Bro, you saw that, right? You saw. Okay. You 2 people that didn't split. You saw that, right?
Receiver, and of course
that's wild.
Open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The short hands, it's McClain. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water.
And he's going to get it up to about
Bro, it's 3 other 2 dudes in the game, man. Bro, load up on one of them. I don't give a fuck about that 2K shit, bro. Y'all can have that. Yeah. Put it on the 70 inch, on that one right there. Yeah, put it on that one.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts.
Yeah, I don't care about this shit, bro.
Line. Looking for a gap. It's Irvin.
Yeah, why is shit long again, bro?
A pickup of 1 to the 31.